Шановні журналісти,
Dear journalists and guests, now to your attention is the information on ATO-related issues. Presidential Administration spokesman, Colonel Oleksander Motuzyanyk. You are given the floor. Good afternoon, dear friends. Starting with the good news, during the last 24 hours, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed or injured. For the first time in several days, the militants violated ceasefire in Lugansk area. 2 enemy provocations were observed near Trkhizbinka, and the enemy used small arms, grenade launchers, and large caliber machine guns. At the same time, in Donetsk area, the number of shelling reduced by half. The situation remains volatile near Donetsk airport, near Pisky and Avdiivka. The militants also delivered 3 non-precision shellings of our positions near Novgorodska using small arms, large caliber machine guns, and also in Svetlodarska Bulge and near Lugansk and Zaitsev. In Mariupol area, there were no violations, but in Volnovakha region, at the exit from the occupied territory, a local resident died because of the booby trap. He was driving in his automobile to Mariupol. He passed the militants' checkpoint, and then he went to the fields where he got into at the explosive device. Ukrainian doctors tried to help him, but it was a fatal injury. And starting from the start of this year, 26 civilians died because of explosive devices. We call on the citizens to be vigilant, and you should address the Ukrainian servicemen in order to prevent risks and threat to life of civilians. Due to the increase in the passage of line of contact, a new checkpoint in Mariinka was open. The capacity is about 1,500 vehicles, and this will increase capacity and reduce the number of vehicles that go through Zaitsev and Novotroitsk. And Ukrainian servicemen prevent subversive acts from the side of the militants. Ukrainian law enforcement bodies detained the militant. It was the resident of Dzержinsk town, nicknamed Kuzya.
He joined the ranks of illegal military formation last spring and took an active part in takeover of the building of Dzerzhinsk Municipal Militia Office. Later on, he was on duty at the checkpoint between Dzerzhinsk and Gorlivka. Recently, he has been staying in Gorlivka, delivering food and ammunition to the hostile checkpoints. Yesterday, the Security Service of Ukraine detained an employee of the Ministry of Justice carrying falsified passports to the citizens of temporary occupied territories. The employee of the Ministry of Justice in Donetsk region intended to earn money in an easy but unlawful method by issuing passports to the citizens of temporary occupied Mariinka. The woman was detained at the checkpoint near Mariinka. She had 5 passports where the photographs were pasted, but the citizens' signatures were missing. The Ukrainian airborne raiders have completed training in parachute jumping in the area of ATO. The training took place at the safe distance from the contact line. The training was successful, and the leadership mentioned high level of soldiers' training and coordinated actions. The batch of alcohol beverages have not entered the militants at the occupied territories. Yesterday, The security service of Ukraine seized illegal alcohol goods for the amount of 260,000 hryvnias at the railway station of Konstantinivka in Donetsk region. The goods were withdrawn from the train this time to the occupied territory. The locomotive operator was intended to sell the illegal products in the occupied territory. There are no questions. Thank you for your report. Thank you very much. Our next briefing will be at 1 o'clock p.m. We will be talking